Welcome back to our channel, where we uncover the dramatic stories behind the world's wealthiest families. Today, we're diving into a tale of immense fortune, family drama, and a bitter legal battle that pitted siblings against one another. This is the story of how a billionaire's death unleashed a war over his empire. Imagine building a global business from the ground up, amassing a fortune that runs into the billions. You have children, heirs to your legacy. You'd expect them to carry the torch, united. But for one patriarch, his passing wasn't the beginning of a new chapter of family unity, but the start of a full-blown courtroom war. Our story begins with a legendary tycoon. Let's call him Mr. Sterling. He was a self-made man, a visionary, who created an empire spanning real estate, technology, and manufacturing. He had 3 children, the ambitious eldest son, the creative middle daughter, and the quiet youngest son. On the surface, they were the picture of a powerful, successful family. But beneath the veneer of wealth and privilege, tensions were simmering for years. Mr. Sterling was a classic old-school patriarch. He ruled his business and his family with an iron fist. He believed in tough love and often pitted his children against each other, thinking it would forge them into strong leaders. The eldest son, groomed from birth to take over, felt the immense pressure of his father's expectations. The daughter, often overlooked in the male-dominated business world, desperately sought her father's approval. The youngest, meanwhile, distanced himself from the family business, seeking a life outside his father's long shadow. The fuse was lit long before Mr. Sterling's death. Disagreements over business strategy, feelings of being undervalued, and old childhood rivalries festered. Each sibling felt they were the rightful heir, the one who truly understood their father's vision. They just had very different ideas of what that vision was. Then the day came. Mr. Sterling passed away, and his will was read. This was the moment of truth, the spark that would ignite the inferno. The will was a bombshell. Instead of a clear, straightforward division of assets, it was a complex and, some would say, manipulative document. It gave each child significant shares, but with complicated conditions and overlapping control, forcing them to work together. But his plan backfired spectacularly. Instead of fostering cooperation, the will created a power vacuum and chaos. The eldest son claimed his birthright, arguing he was the only one capable of leading the entire empire. The daughter countered, presenting her own innovative plans to modernize the company, accusing her brother of being stuck in the past. The youngest son, initially wanting no part in it, was drawn back in, arguing that his father's true wish was to see the assets managed ethically, not just for profit. The boardroom became a battlefield. Accusations flew. Secret alliances were formed. The daughter teamed up with a group of reform-minded executives, while the eldest son rallied the company's old guard. The media had a field day, splashing headlines about the Sterling family feud across every business journal and tabloid. What was once a private family matter was now a public spectacle. When negotiations failed, they took their fight to the place where family disputes often meet their ugliest end, the courtroom. Lawyers were hired, armies of them. The legal battle that ensued was epic, costing millions of dollars and dragging on for years. The children who once shared a home were now locked in a brutal legal war, using their father's fortune to try and destroy each other. Every detail of their family life was dissected in court. Private emails, secret recordings, and personal diaries were presented as evidence. The dirty laundry of one of the world's richest families was aired for all to see. The siblings accused each other of greed, incompetence, and even of manipulating their father in his final days. The empire Mr. Sterling had spent his life building began to suffer. Key employees left, stock prices wavered, and competitors started circling like sharks. In the end, after years of fighting, the court delivered a verdict. But in these stories, is there ever a real winner? The judge's decision forced a restructuring of the company, giving each sibling control over separate divisions. They got their pieces of the pie, but the family was shattered, perhaps irreparably. The trust was gone. The relationships were broken. The legacy of their father was no longer just about his business achievements, but also about the destructive war his inheritance had caused. This story is a powerful cautionary tale. It shows that money can't buy happiness, and it certainly can't guarantee family harmony. It's a stark reminder that communication and trust are far more valuable than any inheritance. What do you think could have been done differently to avoid this outcome? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. You found this story fascinating? Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more deep dives into the world of the wealthy. We'll see you in the next one.